Hello and welcome everybody. This is the 2016 UEC BMX European Championships. We're here at the beautiful city of Verona and my name is Gerco van Leeuwen. Verona is one of the main tourist destinations in northern Italy, owing to its artistic heritage. Several annual fairs, shows and operas such as the lyrical season in the arena and the ancient amphitheater built by the Romans. And let's not forget that Verona is the city of love, Romeo and Juliet. This weekend the city was flooded by BMX racers from all over Europe, such as France, Latvia and the Netherlands. And this is it, the BMX Olympic Arena. This weekend 25 countries and over 1915 competitors from all over Europe were here settled for an epic battle of BMX racing. We started on Friday with the time trials, on Saturday with all the challenge classes, and what do you think of Sunday event with the championship classes? This was going to be a one hot battle. But first we start with the track preview.
Ciao a tutti, sono Giacomo Fantoni, benvenuti a Verona per la prova finale del campionato europeo di BMX. Follow me on my lap on the track. You can come down the hill at 60 km/h. The most tricky part is the first jump, just down the hill. We will see a lot of contacts there. I think one of the particularities of the track is the third straight is different from normal supercross tracks because we normally have rhythm section. This is pretty like more like a second straight at the beginning, and then we have 5-6 rollers linked together so you can choose your line and do what the best you want.
Thank you very much, Giacomo. And while we're watching finishing off his last line, we're going to listen to the pros, what they have to say about the BMX Olympic Arena in Verona.
I love this track. It's smooth and yeah, it's big jump and challenging on the first straight, and I love to get challenged.
Well, it's not the supercross track we used to. It's a little bit different, but it's a fun track, and corner's gonna play a big role in the competition. So yeah, tight lines.
Well, it's a long first straight. You know I love first straights. I got a good pull.
Track is very difficult. There is very interesting things in the track. Like a first jump, it's very weird it's unusual jump.
The first straight is pretty hard. I don't know, I don't jump that second double.
Well, I think the triple into the first corner is hard, but it's just fine when there's no winds.
The track is pretty technical, so you know, being training here for a couple of years, I think it definitely helps a bit.
The rest of the track's nice and technical and yeah, flows well, so yeah, I really like it.
It's nice that it's quite down, so it's quite sheltered from the wind. But yeah, it is really technical. I mean, the first jump's a lot longer than you think, and you come out the turn, and the jumps are really steep, so you have to be on point whilst riding.
I think the pro section is selective because it's not so easy to catch the landing, so it's a good part of the track.
But the last turn is wide open, and you can, I think, lane 1, 2, like number 1, 2, 3 have to go inside, but 4, 5, 6 they can try some high-low shit there, and it's gonna be good, yeah.
Friday was all about time trials. For the first time in UEC history, we started with time trials, with junior and elite women and junior elite men combined in one class. Here we see Sarah Saylor and Bondarenko from Russia battling for the fastest time, but at the end it was Meryl Smulders who smashed the time of both of the other ladies. Meryl Smulders, also the junior women world champion time trial, was one of the favorites to take home the title of European champ time trial. First corner was a blast, and into the last corner she gave it all to beat the time of all the other competitors. The podium was completed and the medals were handed out. First place for Meryl Smulders, second place for GB Great Britain's, and the third place to Russia's Bondarenko.
Yeah, it was a really big surprise for me because we had the combined classes with the junior and elite, so I expected elite woman to win.
Next up, junior elite time trial. On the gate, the number 100 from France, Romain Maillot. Riders ready, watch the gate. He smashed out of the gate and gets perfect backside of the first and second jump. This is the guy who can beat all the other competitors in the European League. coming out of the corner with a smashing time of 9:06 into the all-important pro section with huge gaps in it. The last straightaway, the most important part of the track, he is going to beat the time of all the other riders. Podium time. With a bronze medal for David Graf from Switzerland, a silver medal to France's Damien Godet, and the gold for France's Romain Maillot. Race day for challenge classes until 13 years old. This is just going to be a big day because all the little kids are going to compete for a championship title. First off, we're going to check out Belgian rider Unique Everts. Unique Everts had a tough competition with over 90 competitors in its age category of boys 8 years old. He survived qualifying modos and the 1/8 finals, and here we see him racing in his quarterfinal. Let's listen to what he has to say.
How far do you think you're going today?
Eerste.
So let's take him to the finish line. Still lying in the 4th position. He wants to get the 1st place, but that's not really necessary. 4th place gives you a ticket for the next round. One other rider is GB rider Lucy Hutz. Let's listen to her.
I'm gonna pedal my fastest and see what happens.
Here we see Lucy racing her quarterfinal with Lumbeck, Lazard, Ginugo and Dury, all from different nationalities. Here we see Lucy racing in her first corner in 1st position. She is one of the most talented riders from Great Britain and always ready to shred a course. As you can see, she takes a huge lead in her quarterfinal, giving herself a ticket for the semis. Since we're in semifinals, it was also Unique's time to shine. Unique had a tough battle in his semifinal, leaving him 5th.
Ja, mijn start was wel goed, maar dan de eerste bocht, dat ging helemaal niet.
It is now time for the main event of Lucy Hutt from GB. Look at her stressing out. So, riders ready, watch the gate. All coming out from lane number 6, catching the inside, leaving her competitors nowhere. Coming into corner number 1, in 1st place, we're calling it a whole shot. It's Lucy Hutt, looking over her shoulder, seeing one competitor close to her. She took the title in 2015, and now in 2016, she's doing it again.
I tried my hardest, I did what my dad said, and I tried my hardest the whole way around.
And it worked out really well.
Yeah.
So what's the next thing you're gonna do?
Try my hardest and always listen to everyone.
Proud mom and daddy, and look at her shining on the podium. Little Lucy Hutt from GB taking home the gold. So, it was a hot day of competition with some gnarly but sportive battles in the BMX arena. But they expect even more hot weather for the big day. With a high humidity level, it could feel like 40 degrees with finals knocking on the front door. Sunday, challenge and championship classes. But let's first start off with boys and girls 13 until the men 30 plus.
All right, we're here with Robin van der Kolk. We see you here in the team area with the number 1 plate. Can you say something about the number 1 plate?
Yeah, it's been a big road. So I had a big recovery from last year. I had a crash in Manchester Supercross. And after that I wanted to stop. But after seeing the Euros and the Worlds last year, yeah, I want to be number 1 again. So this year was Colombia and I regained my title, so I'm really pleased about it, yeah.
Robin van der Kolk, the man to beat in this final, always starting from lane 6. Full focus on his face. Let's wait for the gate call. Robin is known for his good pulls, so he catches the whole shot first, coming into the first corner, 1st position, leaving him with the 2nd position for Latvia. Latvia was taken over by the guy from France. Ooh, little crash in the 1st corner, but Robin van der Kolk, he is flying away. Wow, such a nice technique, catching the backsides of every jump. Just a little gap between him and the number 2, but the corner looks perfect to me. Rhythm section, this is the part where you don't want to make any mistakes. Into the last corner, Robin van der Kolk from the Netherlands. Will he do it again? Will he make the 6 in 1 season? Yeah, the number 1, he did it again. He is the champion in man 25-29.
Yeah, now I got 6 out of 6. I had a triple-double. cruiser and 20 minutes Dutch, European and World Champion. So I'm really happy about it.
After challenge, it was time for the championship classes. With top favorites Merel Smulders, Ruby Huisman, Mathies Vergo and Paddy Sherrick in junior category, and Bondarenko, Poitier, Meer and Van den Berg in elite, it was going to be a hot battle for sure. In modals and the first couple of finals, the cut is already made, and we saw some strong gates from Justin Kimmen. But junior women world champ and European champ Merel Smulders did qualify for the semis as well. In elite, we saw Chris Christensen flying around the track, same as Raymond van der Biese. The Belgian riders pedaled as fast as they could, but they couldn't make the cut to the semi-finals. It was orange guys in front all day, but what do you think of David Graff here coming out of the corner in first position? Dave van den Berg qualified for the semi-finals as well, flying through the air.
It feels weird to like knowing you're retiring from BMX, but it's not giving me extra stress. I'm just trying to enjoy as much as possible. First time here in Verona, so yeah, it's really nice to be here. I had two training sessions on the track. I like the track very much, and yeah, I hope to do great on the race day.
It is time for the semi-finals with Riemann Jr. lining up on the gate with Afromova, Fischkebeck, Admakina and Hugo. Only 4 riders will get a ticket for the next round, and straight out of the gate it is Russia in the lead with Norwegian in second. Russia with Admakina, Norway with Fischkebeck, but also Afromova in the mix. Afromova, Hugo and Fischkebeck will get a ticket for the next round.
Well, I think I got really impressed yesterday already because Bethany Shreve, the first year junior, got second in time trial because she's a really good rider. So that impressed me a lot, yes.
So Merel Smulders lining up on the gate together with Schreiber, the number 2 of your time trials on Friday, but also Vineta Petersone from Latvia. She's starting from the middle part. She's having a hard time battling. Here sitting in 4th position on the bubble as we speak. Oh, out in front, it's Bethany Schreiber crashing hard together with the Latvian girl, leaving Petersone in second and Merel Smulders leading the pack. Remember, only 4 girls get a ticket, so Petersone must be very stoked about her second place. Merel Smulders qualified easily. Men junior semi-final time with Van der Groenendaal, Sherrick and Brunner lining up on the gate. We see a strong start from the middle with Kevin van der Groenendaal in orange, but Paddy Sherrick from GB, wow, he's taking a whole shot in this semi-final. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we got 4 tickets to give away for the main event. Easy breezy riding out in front from Paddy Sherrick. He will make the main event, but who will it be next? Will it be Sharavan or will it be Brunner? Brunner in 3rd position, Kevin van der Groenendaal also battling out. It is Brunner who will take the ticket. Second semi-final with Buti and Rago, Kimmen and Papajenkas. Strong out of the gate from the inside, Justin Kimmen, but it was Mathies Rago leading this one out with the number 2 plate. Number 8 plate is Justin Kimmen and Cedric Buti qualified in 3rd position. Women lead semi-final heat number 1 with Mer, Poitier, Van Hees, Lacoste and Groen. Mer and Poitier getting themselves a ticket for the final. Second shakedown in women in lead with Germany Sarah Saylor, but also Frances Dudot. It is Dudot taking the whole shot with Sarah Saylor in 3rd position. Dudot in 1, Madrasova in 2nd, Saylor in 3rd, and Latvian in 3 with Alexisheva. Into the finish line it is Dudot, Madrasova, Saylor, and the girl from Latvia, Alexisheva. We got the men elite lining up on the gate for their first semi-final. On the inside is Chris Christensen from Denmark. Next to him is Ter Kelsen, his teammate. But David Graff, he's taking the whole shot with Dave van den Berg on the outside. David Graff in 1, Dave van den Berg in 2nd. Ter Kelsen in 4th position. In front of him is Chris Christensen. Damien Godet pushing hard on 4th position. Coming into the 2nd corner. Wow, nice move right there from Godet, the number 69. Whoa, Ter Kelsen pushing in full from the outside to the inside. Rhythm section, David Graff still leading this one out. With Ter Kelsen on the inside, Dave van den Berg on the outside in 2 and 3 position, Godet in 4. So, first 4 riders, David Graff, Van den Berg, Ter Kelsen and Godet for the final. In the replay, we're seeing Chris Christensen having some bad luck with Godet on the inside, leaving Godet a ticket for the final, and Chris Christensen is out. Moving straight on into semi-final number 2 with Van der Biese, André, Calleron, Komarov and Runkerel. This is a stacked semi-final, man, oh man. Out in front, it's the orange is the new black. 1-2-1, Grandpa, Van der Biese. Van der Biese and Calleron. It's André. So, Van der Biese, André, Calleron. See Komarov pushing hard. We need 4 more guys for the final. Van der Biese will get a ticket. André, Calleron and Komarov.
Many good riders came here for the European Champs, and yeah, I'm fit, so I'm feeling good, and I think I can do great. So I just want to save some energy during the day, and then hopefully make the final, and then just give it all I got in the final, because it's obviously my last race. So.
Van der Biese has to wait a little longer, but first it's Ruben Juniors lining up on the gate with the Frenches on the outside. You go, Mother Sova, but what do you think of Norwegian girl Fischkeback waving to the crowd? In lane number 4, Russia's Atmakina. In lane number 3, it's Smulders from the Netherlands. Lane number 2, we got Afremova from Russia. And in lane number 1 from Latvia, Petersone. Ooh, let's watch for the gate call. Petersone from the inside, it's Smulders in lane number 3, with next to her Afremova. Whoa, this one is a hot battle. Only 2 girls jumping the second jump, the important second jump. We heard Sailor talked about it earlier on the program. It is on out in front, Smulders with Afremova in her neck. In third position, you go. We got the other girl, Atmakina from Russia, so it's a Russian 2 and 4, but Smulders, she is dominating this final. We're looking for a podium, ladies and gentlemen. Smulders got the gold in time trial. Will she do it again in this main event, junior women's? For last couple of meters for Smulders. Smulders for the gold! Afremova taking the silver medal, and Jugo getting the bronze. Here are the results, ladies and gentlemen. And now, let's listen to the winner.
I didn't have a really good game, but it was good enough. So I went in, and then I jumped the first one way too small, but I was like, fuck it, just go for it. And I stayed first, I don't know how. Oh, I'm so tired, I'm sorry.
What a nice podium. Now let's move over to the men juniors.
Well, can win. It's hard to say because it's still BMX. Every lap is hard. Our age group is hard, so last weekend I won the Dutch Championship, so my feelings are good. We will see this weekend.
Well, let's hope he does okay. Lining up on the gate from the outside, Cedric Bouty. Next to him, Rago from France. Charavan from France also in the mix. We got Kevin van der Groenendaal from the Netherlands. Then Justin Kimmel with the plate number 8. Next to him from Switzerland, Jill Brunner. What a surprise. JB Paddy Sherrock. And Titouan Blanchot from France. Attention. Men juniors. Wow, smashing out of the gate from the inside is Paddy Sherrock. And whoa, what a big crash right there. 2-3 riders are down. Paddy Sherrock casing hard on the second jump. But out in front, it's Mathis Vergo from France. He's leading this one back one out. It's Bouty in second, Kevin van der Groenendaal in third. Oh, Kevin van der Groenendaal messing up on the pro section. Paddy Sherrock taking over for the third position. Going into the rhythm section, we're watching the 1, 2 and 3. It's Rago in first, Bouty in second, it's Paddy Sherrock in third position. The finish line is inside for Mathis Rago from France. Will he make it? It's just a couple of bumps left, looking over his shoulder, taking the gold. Mathis Rago from France.
Yeah, it feels pretty good. Now time to rest and holidays.
Yeah, go celebrate, enjoy, man. Thanks.
Let's watch the replays. Ooh, we're seeing Justin Kimmel pushing the eject button right there. Ouch. Yeah, that must have hurt quite a bit. But this is one tough cookie. He will be back in no time. Okay, the podium. Cedric Bouty, second. Third place for Sherrock. And the winner is Mathis Vergo from France. Women elite lining up on the gate. On the outside, Alexia Shevan from Latvia. Lacoste from France in 7. Then in 6th, Labunkova from Czech Republic. 6th place, Marie from France. From Germany, it's Sarah Saylor. From France, Mathilde Dudot. Then from Denmark, Dorte Balle. And on the inside, from France, Magali Pache. Women Elite Finals. European Champs 2016. Riders ready, watch the gate. The power comes from the inside. The number 50 plate, Magali Portier, but also Sarah Saylor had a good start. Magali Portier jumping the second double into the first corner. Leading, Magali Portier. Oh no, total carnage in the first corner. Who is the new leader? It is Sarah Saylor from Germany. Wow, what a surprise is this one. She had a big break from 3 years, but now leading this back out in the UEC 2016 BMX European Championship. Sarah Saylor, what a surprise in this final with women in lead. Only one straight to go. She's looking over her shoulder, can't believe it herself. Sarah Saylor in one. She's taking home the gold for Germany.
It's unbelievable. It's my second race back after 3 years, and I'm European champion and a lead woman. It's unbelievable. I can't believe it.
And then there was this big crash in the first corner with Magali Portier.
Yes, I don't know what's happened. I think my front wheel slipped and I crashed. I'm disappointed, but I enjoy every lap here. It was good to ride on at the sun.
Let's take it to the podium. Latvia bronze, Alexia Sheva. Silver for France, Lacoste. And Germany the gold with Sarah Saylor.
It's going to be interesting. There's some riders missing, but there's still a big field here, and a lot of guys want to prove. Like maybe some guys they're not got the qualification or the selection for Rio. They want to prove the federation was wrong. So it's going to be a big race here, and it's going to be hot and interesting. Yeah.
Main event, man elite. With on the outside Damien Godet from France. We got Russia's Komarov. Next to him from Denmark, Terkelsen. Such a surprise in this final. And then next to him, 1-2-1, Grandpa, Raymond van der Biese. His last race of his BMX career. Wow. Dave van der Berg with the 192 from the Netherlands. Next to him from France, Quentin Caleron. Sylvain Andre with the 39. And from Switzerland, David Graf, 48. Last race before these guys go to Rio de Janeiro for the Olympics. Let's wait for the gate call. Riders ready, watch the gate. The gate slams down, and on the inside is David Graf and Komarov from the outside. But from the middle in orange, ladies and gentlemen, his last race of his career. It is Raymond van der Biese. Raymond van der Biese. Dave van der Berg comes from the outside in the pro section, but David Graf is defending his lines. Komarov, the guy from Russia, pushing hard in this corner, coming from the inside in Dave van der Berg. Terkelsen wants to get a mix of himself. Out in front, still leading the pack out from the Netherlands is Raymond van der Biese. David Graf pushing hard, trying to get the gold as well. It is Sylvain Andre in third position, but the winner for the gold in his last race of his career is Raymond van der Biese, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I was pretty tired when I was on the starting gate, but I knew my gate was really good, so I just gave it everything I had, despite all the pain and the tiredness I had, but somehow I did it. So. And probably all the people on the stage give me some extra energy when they were calling my name. So yeah, it's incredibly good moment for me.
You're seeming a little bit emotional about your last race ever in BMX. Wow.
I was actually crying on the gate a little bit. So it was kind of difficult to keep the focus. But yeah, when they called my name, and then the whole stage was going wild, I knew I had to do it, so.
Congratulations Raymond van der Biese with the gold medal for the European champs. Let's listen to David Graf, the silver medalist for the Europeans.
I feel honored to get a second place, and it's crazy that he's finishing off his season with a win. Just an unbelievable story. Yeah, I thought I have it. Actually, I have to be honest. I was kind of pissed on the finish line, but it was a nice moment to be behind for once. But sure, I wanted to win it.
There was also a big crash in third straight with Terkelsen. Whoa, leaving Dave van der Berg nowhere to be seen. This is definitely not the way you want to end your final in the European Championships. Let's bring in the results, ladies and gentlemen. First place, Van der Biese, second Graf, third André, Godet 4, Caleron 5th, Van der Berg 6. Now it's time for the podium. So the bronze medal, Quinten Caleron. Silver, David Graf. And your gold medal for the 2016 UEC BMX European Champs, Raymond van der Biese. We hope you enjoyed the show and would like to see you next year for the 2017 UEC BMX European Championships in Bordeaux, France.